Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Brandon Wynn, back again, and I got a little bit of explaining to do. So the videos kind of ended up being a little bit messed up. Ed has been working really hard these past few days, so he hasn't been able to upload the videos like he was supposed to. So that's an explanation on why. The other day I only did a one video upload. I decided to spend the day with my girlfriend and upload what I had, and that explains that. Yesterday I uploaded 2 Kobold Press videos, I think. I did 2. So that's not really that bad. It's not exactly on the schedule of what we're doing, but I decided to do a video today of me and my brother rolling stats for his character for my Curse of Strahd campaign, because he's the only one that I have so far on hand to do it. Ed's already rolled in front of me, because that's how I want it. I want everyone rolling in front of me, and so we can get all the stats and stuff. But I didn't think to record it. The way we're going to do this is roll his stats. We're going to try and make his character. He's not necessarily the best at making his character, so on his phone he's going to be looking up certain things, and I'm going to give him certain abilities and stuff like that. Like at level 1, we always start with the feat. I'm going to do it to where he's going to be a fighter barbarian, so he's got to write all the things for that. He's got a lot of writing to do. I might just have him write it down on a piece of paper. That way he already has it, and he just has this core list of stats. So that probably would be best on his case. But rolling is going to be pretty funny, because so far, because I'm going to use my Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus dice for him. And as you guys, if you've watched any of our past videos, know we do our 2d20, take the highest or whatever you feel out of both of them. You take those for your stats. So he's probably going to get a natural 20 somewhere, because Ed got like 2 20s or something like that, or really 2 really high stats made them 20s. So he's got really good stats just right off the bat. So if you guys don't like that, boo-hoo. I know I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm not actually playing in the campaign, so that's really good for the guys, because they got tired of me playing a character as DM also. So I also did too. I found it unfair. So let's hope that this campaign that I'm bringing forth is going to be good. But anyways, now that I'm off with the announcements, basically, we're on the Elder Oblex. So that means that at some point, when Ed and I meet Wednesday, that means that there's 3 days worth of videos. So that means we should be on the Frost Salamander if I end up not doing Kobold Press videos 2 in 1 day. So the Elder Oblex, because we already went into that on the Adult Oblex video. So if you want the lore behind it, just go to the Adult Oblex video. This one, because they were combined, this one's just going to be the stats on the entire thing. So the Elder Oblex is a huge ooze, lawful evil. Armor class is 16, hit point average of 115, 10d12 plus 50, speed of 20 feet, the strength of 15 plus 2, dexterity of 16 plus 3, constitution of 21 plus 5, intelligence of 22 plus 6, wisdom of 13 plus 1, and a charisma of 18 plus 4. Its strength saving throws its saving throws are intelligence and charisma, which are 10 and 8, meaning that it's a plus 4 to proficiency bonus. Its skills are Arcana, Deception, History, Nature, Perception, and Religion, which are 10, 8, 10, 10, 5, and 10. Its condition immunities are Blinded, Charmed, Deafened, Exhausted, and Prone. Its senses are Blind Sight up to 60 feet, and is blind beyond this distance, and a passive perception of 15. And its languages are Common and 6 more random languages of your own decision. It has a challenge rating 10, 5,900 experience points. It has these abilities. Amorphous. The Oblex can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing. It has aversion to fire. The Oblex takes fire damage. It has disadvantage on its attack rolls and ability checks until the end of the next turn. And it has innate spellcasting, surprisingly. The Oblex innate spellcasting ability is Intelligence. Spell save DC is 18. It can innately cast the following spells requiring no material components. At Will, Charm Person, at 5th level spell. Detect Thoughts, Hold Person. 3 times a day. Each. It says 3 times a day each for this one. Confusion, Dimension Door, Dominate Person, Fear, Hallucinatory Terrain, Hold Monster, Hypnotic Pattern, and Telekinesis. And it has another one called Sulphurous Impersonation. As a bonus action, the Oblex can extrude a piece of itself that assumes the appearance of one medium or smaller creature whose memories it has stolen. The simulacrum appears, feels, sounds exactly like the creature it impersonates, though it smells faintly of sulfur. The Oblex can impersonate 2d6 plus 1 creatures, each one tethered to the body by a strand of slime that can extend up to 120 feet away. For all practical purposes, the simulacrum is the Oblex, meaning the Oblex occupies its space and the simulacrum space simultaneously. The slimy tether is immune to the damage, but it is severed if there is no opening at least 1 inch wide between the Oblex main body and the simulacrum. The simulacrum disappears if the tether is severed. Okay then. So I can imagine it like if it's needing to go through a small wall and like there's a 1 inch wide hole, it can just put its like little tether through and like form its thing that it needs, and like he can just have the Oblex can just have the simulacrum just chilling on the wall, directly connected to it just via that tether through the wall. It has its actions are multi-attack. The Elder Oblex can make 2 pseudopod attacks and uses Eat Memories. So I'm assuming that that's Eat Memories is not a recharge. Yeah, it is not. So pseudopod, that it's melee weapon attack, plus 7 to hit, reach at 10 feet, 1 target only, 17 average, 4d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, plus 7 average, 2d6 psychic damage. Like I said, add some acid in there. It doesn't make sense that it's basically a jelly ooze, whatever you want to call it, and it doesn't have any acid. So I would say give it a 2d6 acid damage also. And its Eat Memories ability. The Oblex targets 1 creature it can see within 5 feet. Within 5 feet of it. The target must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw or take 44 average 8d10 psychic damage and become memory drained until it finishes a short or long rest, or until it benefits from a greater restoration or heal spell. Constructs, oozes, plants, and undead succeed on the save automatically. While memory drained, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from any ability check or attack roll it makes. Each time the target is memory drained beyond the first, the die increases by 1. The d4 becomes a d6, the d6 becomes a d8, and so on until the die becomes a d20, at which point the target will become unconscious for an hour. The effect then ends. When an Oblex causes the target to become memory drained, the Oblex learns all languages the target knows and gains all of its proficiencies except any saving throw proficiencies. That's incredible. So that includes attacks with weapons, so melee weapon attacks, proficiencies, armor proficiencies, languages, as I just said, ability 1, so it can stack. That's incredible. So it can know all like ability proficiencies. That's actually really fucking cool. I would say that would probably, and it learns mannerisms and stuff like that just immediately. I would say that's a huge deal. This is where Ed would definitely be talking about how it's useful to use a campaign about this thing stalking the party as an Oblex spawn and really growing up and stuff like that into the Elder Oblex, and it's memory drained probably the entire party by this point, so it knows everything, and it's just like able to just intervene, and then when one party member goes away, it'll sneak up and it'll just act like the party member, and man, I'm just coming up with things now. So yeah, like I said, definitely give it some acid damage along with its pseudopod. So 2d6 is fairly average. I know it's really increasing what it's doing. What else can it do? I would say it probably could spit out some skeleton, and as like a ranged weapon attack, I would say do it up to 30 feet, so 10 to 30 feet, or just 30 feet in general. And have that do like 2d8 bludgeoning damage, because it has skeletons inside of it. It definitely does. So I would say do something like that, because I feel like it should have a ranged attack. Or you could have it spit acid, for 2d6 damage. That would also be fine, but without Eddie here, I'm not nearly as creative with some of this stuff, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. We are trying to hit 50 subscribers by the end of the year. Still need to talk to Ed about him painting some minifigs so we can use for our adventures that, I mean, we use them all, it's just they're not painted. I think it would be smart for him to paint them, but we still need to talk about that giveaway. So please stay tuned for that. Tell your friends that like D&D that they could win some free miniatures from this random ass nobody YouTube channel. We'll be paying for all the costs. Just need the address and stuff like that to send it to. Hit the bell notification button so you guys can be alerted for when we do this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. See ya.